Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to read day 11. Today's devotional, What Can I Get Out of This? When they found him on the other side of the sea, they said to him, Rabbi, when did you come here? Jesus answered them, Truly, truly, I say to you, you are seeking me, not because you saw signs, but because you ate your fill of the loaves. John 6:25 and 26. These verses come after one of Jesus' most well-known miracles, the feeding of the 5,000. For those who don't know the story, here it is. Jesus was teaching by the Sea of Tiberias, and it came to the time of day that most folks began getting ready to eat dinner. So as a test to his disciples, he asks them, Where can we buy food for all these people? Master, more than a day's wage would barely satisfy little for this crowd, was the response from his disciples. Andrew, brother of Simon Peter, came to Jesus and said, There is a young boy who has 5 barley loaves and 2 fish, but how can that feed everyone? So Jesus tells the apostles to sit the people in large groups on the grass. The people sat down, more than 500 and 1,000 in number. Jesus took the bread, gave thanks, and broke it until it was distributed to every person there. He did the same with the fish, and everyone had their fill. He instructed his disciples to gather the leftovers, and they collected 12 baskets of remaining food. The next day, the people seek out Jesus, getting into boats and traveling across the sea to Capernaum. Upon arrival, Jesus tells them that they were not looking for him because he was the Christ, but because they got a free meal out of his teachings. Basically, they were following Christ just for the benefits. Answer me this. What is the best way to get people to come to an event you're hosting? Tell them there will be food, and it will be free. People will come in droves to get a free meal, no matter what you're promoting. Most of the time, they don't listen to a word you say if they don't have to spend any money on food. Clearly, this was the case back in Jesus' day. These people saw Jesus daily doing miraculous healings and wonders, yet they only saw him out when he had filled their bellies. They didn't want any kind of serious commitment, just a money saver. Be honest with yourself here. Have you ever gone to an event simply because the flyer said free food? You didn't care about the organization in the least. You just came to eat. Not gonna lie, I know I have. There's a reason America is one of the most overweight nations on the planet. Someone says food, and we are there by the hundreds. But here's the issue. Most of us won't stay to hear the message because we are so focused on getting our fill physically, we have no time for spiritual talk. Jesus wanted followers, but ended up with a small band of followers with thousands of fans. Here's the difference between a follower and a fan. A follower is someone who sticks with their leader no matter what, through the good and the bad. These guys are right there. A fan is someone who only sticks around if they are satisfied. The moment their guy does something that makes them uncomfortable, they leave and quit. When the people came back to Jesus in this chapter, he tells them that he is the bread of life. Whoever believes in him will never thirst or go hungry. I am the living bread that came down from heaven. If anyone eats of this bread, he will live forever. And the bread that I will give for the life of the world is my flesh. Wait, are we supposed to eat his flesh? Like a cannibal? That makes me uncomfortable to even think about. Jesus is not saying that we must literally eat him, but spiritually, we must be so close to him and his character it would be like eating daily bread. It would be like eating breakfast every morning. It gives you the energy you need to get through the day, and when we go without it, we end up drained and hungry come mid-afternoon. The people in this story left Jesus grumbling and complaining because they were confused at his words. Even some disciples abandoned him because of his uncomfortable teachings. The revelation had not hit them that Jesus was who he had said he was, so it was as if they had ears but could not hear what was being said, had eyes yet could not see. Mark 8:18. Are you a Christian who's only in this walk for what God will give you? If you are, it might be time to evaluate ourselves and ask, will I stick with God when things get hard, or will I walk away because I don't understand? Think about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.